Hey, yeah. So I've actually been up for like 2 hours. 2 hours right now. It's 7:20. I've been up for a little minute. I fell asleep around like maybe 10-ish last night. I don't even know. I don't even know what time I went to sleep. Excuse me, but I woke up. My book, my book on my chest. Not, not. I was reading this book. Richest Man in Babylon. So far, it's been pretty good. The chapter that I started on, because I started on like the middle of the book, I was just kind of skipping around. Oh, I like this quality. Brand new. Brand spanking new. The part that I walked in, or kind of chimed in on, dude, somebody was telling a story about this dude. He went off from his father's house and he went on like basically a 10-year journey. And this is like way back in the day. Went out from his father's house on his own little journey for like 10 years. And before he left, his dad gave him like some gold coins to get him started because his dad was rich. But he messed up between trusting people and not understanding, like, life. He didn't have like the wisdom that he needed just yet. So he kind of like squandered everything that he had. He lost it all. He figured out that he actually did need some help and some guidance and wisdom. So he met, eventually, some kind of way, he met some other people, some guys, and they basically just kind of took him under their wing and showed him whatever they were supposed to show him. He learned what he needed to learn. I'm trying to paraphrase it. I'm trying to remember, but like I said, I fell asleep when I don't even remember. But that's kind of like what I got out of it so far. It says, the world's favorite inspirational guide to managing wealth. We gonna see. We gonna see. I should probably start from the beginning though. I think I'm gonna do that. And this is gonna be my book of the month, even though today is December the 30th. I spent all yesterday thinking it was Friday, and I thought today was gonna be Saturday, but today's actually Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday, which is good. No complaints. I got an extra day of life. It's always good. But this is gonna be my book of the month. I think that there's gonna be something in here and that could be definitely beneficial. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. If y'all would like to read the book too, that's cool. 30 day. Wait, when is January? No, January 31st. I'm gonna post a video about my my take on the book, basically, and what I learned from it. I'm gonna have some things highlighted, and I'll give y'all like some passages from the book that I thought was really good. My breakfast smoothie got chia seeds, mango, a little bit of mango juice, water, peaches, and cherries. I wrote something yesterday in my notes about something I've been feeling. I'm gonna put it this way. Sometimes I constantly think about the past, and then I'm also obsessing over the future without living in the present. Constantly thinking about the past, obsessing about the future, not really living in the present. There's I guess a quote that said, well, I won't say a quote, it's like a explanation. When you're thinking about the past, you're kind of stressed or like depressed. When you're thinking about the future, you're like full of anxiety and anxious. And when you're not, and when you're living in both of them at the same time, the present is never really, existing. That kind of thing. I concur. I concur. I want to say I'm like stressed or depressed about the past, but I think about certain things that I've done and how I could have changed those things even within like the past month, the past week, the past year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, that kind of thing. And what I could have done to make things better. And then also wanting to take what I've learned in the past and wanting to apply to my future. But the future isn't now. That's the issue. And because the future isn't now, or the past isn't now, not being able to enjoy what's going on right now is an issue, because right now it is 7:27. Right now I'm actually more so focused on this and what I'm doing than what happened yesterday or what's going to happen tomorrow, my hopes for the next month or 2 months, 3 months. I have more control over what I'm doing right now than what's going to happen or what has happened. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So I'm trying to focus more on like what's going on today, and working on some strategies to kind of like implement what I've learned and also what I want to do in the future. But I can't create a future until I've worked on my own present, if that makes sense. I'll put it this way. If I'm constantly worried about what's going to happen, today I won't get anything done. And I don't know why I breathe like that. And this is very true. A lot of times I don't get anything done because I'm thinking about like, okay, if I do this, then this could happen, or if I do that, that could happen. And I want to basically trying to control the outcome of things, and I still ain't got no control over shit. I still ain't got control over nothing. No matter what I do, no matter how many plans that I make, for some reason I keep trying. And it's like, girl, stop, all right, just stop. So that's what I'm working on right now. Hopefully, I'm looking at my calendar right now. Hopefully the way I set up my calendar, it'll help. I think in the last video I kind of like talked about and touched on it, but my calendar has, is my thing going out? No, we're good. My calendar has, every day I'm doing something specific, and it's only I got my glasses on, 2 things a day, 2 or 3 things per day throughout the week. That way I can kind of limit piling things up here, because if I pile too much up here, nothing's gonna get done. So I got a couple things that throughout the week that kind of like limit me to stress. That limit me to stress and not doing too much, because if I don't know what I need to do, nothing's gonna get done. If I try to do too much, nothing still gets done. So it doesn't matter either way. So that is what I'm working on right now. I'm working on some more strategies of better living, better ways of getting organized and all that good stuff. I think I read y'all my list already, so y'all should have that tucked away in your memory banks. If not, you can go back and watch it. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm working on right now. Living in the present, not worrying about the past, or obsessing over the future. So yeah. Also, I'm going to be working more towards kind of my own, how should I say this? What I do is not going to be just like everyone else. And because I know it's not going to be like everyone else's, there's no way for me to guide myself through anything that I have an idea about. Like, I have so many ideas that I want to do. So I wrote down 300 things that I want to get done, just period, before I die. I guess some people would call it a bucket list. I just call it my stuff to do list, my 300 things to do list. And I got the idea from a video Steve Harvey had made, talking about writing down 300 things that I want to do. And it doesn't have to be anything major, like moving to another country. It could be something small, like, I don't know, reading 5 books in a month or something. I don't know. I mean, depends on what you want your list to be. List to look like. I think I'm at like number 90 so far. Still writing stuff down, and I plan on getting a lot of things crossed off this year. This year. I don't want to wait. I don't want to put it off. So with me wanting these things to be kind of like crossed off this year, I want to say I'm working diligently and obsessing and pushing to make them happen, but I'm not going to pretend like they don't exist. I know that they are there for a reason. It's because what I want is written down, and every time you write something down, it's more likely for it to happen. I've written so many things down over the years, and a lot of them have happened. I have to find like where I wrote them down at. A lot of them are on my phone, and that's only like a three-year time period that I even have that stuff written down. But other than that, I've written stuff over the years, and they happened. They definitely happened. I've been places, and I have no idea what it is that that align these things for them to happen, but they happen. One example, I met a lady online. She had a business doing like city tours. Shout out to Anitra. Sorry, my mind just went blank. Anitra. She does city tours. She puts people on a bus, like basically like a charter bus, and we go to different cities. Like one a day. It's like a day trip. That's that kind of ordeal. We went to DC, New York. Where else? DC, New York, Chicago. There's one more. I don't know. It's one more though, and she does these, you know, throughout the summer. And this is before the pandemic had hit. But yeah, and I said that I wanted to be like a tour guide, and I wanted to go like to different cities and travel. And one day she had posted that she wanted to. She was trying to hire for like tour guides, and I'm like, well, I don't have no experience, but I like to travel. So I met with her one day and we talked, and she was like, yeah, I think you'll be good for this. I'm like, me too. So yeah, and it was super easy. Super easy. And you just get a group of like maybe 10 people per tour guide, and you just stay with them and make sure they don't get lost. That kind of thing. If they want to go somewhere, you just say, hey, all right, let's go. Everybody stay with me, stay with the group. And that was just the job that I did, and I got paid to do it. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Anytime I can get to leave out the city and do some traveling, that's a good time for me. And if you want to watch those videos, you can look at my videos, probably, I don't know, Adventure Time, Travel Time, I don't know. But the thing is, it's in my my playlist. You can find it there. I went to DC, Chicago, DC, Chicago, DC, Chicago, New York. I'm missing one. I don't know what it was, but you can find those videos on there. But yeah, so I mean that's just one example of something that I had no control over how it was gonna happen, because I did try to go to an agency, a travel agency, and they were like, well, you don't have any experience. I'm like, but I know how to travel. Like, you can't get no better than that. If I like traveling and I know like good place to go, I'm cool. But aside from that, I have an idea for something else I could do with traveling. So stay tuned for that, y'all. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you even got to build your own little your own opportunities. You can't wait on somebody else to kind of give you one. You got to be the one. Like for her, she created that own opportunity. If she was to keep waiting and hoping somebody would give her an opportunity on creating that type of business, like, she wouldn't have had that, and she wouldn't have given other people that same opportunity to be able to travel as well. Mind you, a lot of the people that joined the groups were over the age of like 30. No, not even say 30. I'll say they're about 35, 40. They're a lot older. And they were women too. A lot of women wanting to go out and travel. Sometimes, you know, that could be a scary thing, you know, with everything going on, and, you know, you being a woman, sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know if this is that safe. Me being me, I'ma go. But some other people, I can understand it. I can understand, like, they don't really want to kind of go out there by themselves, or even like a group of like two. Sometimes you want to go like a group of 5 or more, just because it feels a lot more safer. I completely understand that, especially the older travelers, because, you know, safety purposes. So that kind of thing, yeah, I can definitely understand that. But yeah, I mean, that's just, my bad, camera died. But I think that's all I wanted to say though. I forgot where I left off, but yeah, not trying to control past or present, not stressing over either. Just kind of like focusing on the present for right now. And moving on, of course. I just looked up something that I think is gonna be really cool, and I want to do it soon. But I gotta buy tickets in advance, and I don't like waiting. I want to go tomorrow, but I can't because I need tickets, and they're all sold out. So I have to wait. But I'm gonna buy some tickets for it because I think it's gonna be really fun. So I'm gonna do that. That's annoying. My bad. But my phone about to die. I think I'm gonna take a quick little nap before I gotta go to the gym. I was gonna go look at the sunrise, but man, it's supposed to rain. So no, I'm cool. I ain't trying to go nowhere. And then you ain't gonna be able to see the sunrise anyway, because it's gonna be dark and rainy. So it's fine. I'm about to take this nap. Go to the gym around like 9 or 10. Right now it is 7:46. I need to finish a smoothie though, because my stomach is rumbling. I forgot to finish eating before I went to bed. No, actually I ate half my food. Fell asleep on the couch. Yeah, I never finished eating. So I'm gonna drink this, wake up, eat a waffle, eat a couple waffles, make some waffles. Waffles really delicious. And I have to show y'all the waffles, the waffle mix that I found. Vegan. Surprised. So yeah, make some waffles, go to the gym, and then enjoy the rest of my day. So y'all take care, y'all be easy, y'all be safe.